If you're over 60, something strange may be happening to your legs, and you might not even notice it yet. Years ago, Mrs. Doris was the kind of woman everyone in the neighborhood admired. She lived alone in the peaceful countryside of Oregon. Every morning, she drove herself to the market, grew vegetables in her backyard, and walked over 2 miles around the lake each week. No one believed she was already 72. But within just 9 months, everything changed. At first, it was a little unsteadiness when standing up from a chair. Then came the wobbly steps when going downstairs. She had a small fall in the bathroom and didn't tell anyone. It wasn't until she couldn't climb the stairs on her own that the doctor discovered this. Doris had lost more than 25% of her leg strength, and full recovery was nearly impossible. You see, losing leg strength doesn't happen just from one fall. It starts with small choices made every day. The way you eat, the pills you take to stay healthy, and even the healthy foods you forget to include. And when you lose your legs, you don't just lose mobility, you lose independence, you lose freedom, and sometimes, even your joy for life. Today, I want us to face this together. This video won't just warn you. It will help you take action, understand what's really happening, and restore strength to your legs in a natural and safe way. We'll explore 2 vitamins that seem healthy, but may be silently damaging your bones, joints, and muscles, and 3 simple everyday foods proven to restore leg strength, improve balance, and help you walk confidently for years to come. But first, let me ask you one small thing. Where are you watching from? And what made you want to learn more about health after 60? Leave a comment. Your story might inspire someone else who needs hope right now. Now, let's begin with the first thing. A vitamin that nearly 60% of older adults in the US are taking. Without realizing, it may be slowly harming their legs. Dangerous. Vitamin number 2, synthetic vitamin A, the silent threat to your legs. After 60, have you ever looked at your daily multivitamin bottle and thought, this is helping me stay strong each morning? Doris used to think that too, until her doctor told her that the very pill labeled good for your eyes was also making her bones weaker, muscles softer, and balance worse over time. Most older adults know that vitamin A is good for your eyes, skin, and immune system. And that's true, but here's the problem. Not all types of vitamin A are safe, and how much you take really matters. Many common supplements, especially multivitamins for seniors, use a form called synthetic vitamin A. You'll often see it on the label as retinol palmitate or retinol acetate. Unlike natural vitamin A from food, which your body can process gently, this synthetic version builds up in the liver. And when it goes beyond the safe limit, it starts doing things most people don't expect. It weakens your bones, speeds up muscle loss, and makes your legs feel shaky, tired, and unsteady. A large 2023 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that older adults with high levels of synthetic vitamin A in their blood had 48% higher risk of osteoporosis, 41% higher risk of weak thigh muscles. If you've ever felt a little shaky when standing, wobbly on the curb, or had knee pain even without a lot of movement, don't be too quick to blame aging. It could be an early warning sign of vitamin toxicity building up over time. Mr. Ronald, a retired engineer from Arizona, shared at a health seminar that he had taken the same multivitamin for over 5 years, never missing a day. But after feeling weakness in his legs, tests showed a significant drop in bone density, even though his diet was pretty healthy. After switching to a natural vitamin form and adjusting his meals, he said, "My legs got their rhythm back. I could stand up without wobbling again." The lesson here? More is not always better. And Not all vitamins are the same. After 60, what your body needs is balance. Not high doses, not synthetic versions, but the kind that your body can absorb naturally and safely. So if your supplement bottle says retinol palmitate or acetate, it's worth reconsidering. Instead, focus on getting vitamin A from foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, pumpkin. These vegetables contain beta-carotene, a natural plant-based form of vitamin A. Your body will only convert it when needed, no excess, no risk of toxicity. It's like watering a plant. The right amount at the right time makes it grow. Too much, and it quietly drowns. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive, and so do your legs. So tonight, take a look at your medicine cabinet. Sometimes the strength in your legs is being quietly stolen by the very pill you thought was helping. But the bigger concern is, vitamin A isn't the only one harming your legs. There's another famous vitamin, one that's been recommended for decades, that's hardening your muscles, building up in your joints, and causing painful nighttime leg cramps. It's calcium, but not from food or milk, from those little white tablets you swallow each morning. Let's find out why taking calcium the wrong way could bring you one step closer to a walker in the next part. Dangerous vitamin number 1, calcium, the biggest mistake people over 60 make. When we asked Mrs. Connie, age 71 from Ohio, about her daily health habits, she smiled and said, "I take my calcium pill every morning without fail. My doctor once told me it helps prevent broken bones." And that's what millions of older adults in America believe. That calcium is the golden key to stop bone loss. But here's what most people aren't told. Calcium doesn't automatically know where to go. Without proper guidance from other nutrients, like vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium, calcium can easily get lost. Instead of going to your bones, where it's needed, calcium may start building up in your blood vessels, muscles, and joints. And when that happens, your body doesn't get stronger. It gets heavier, stiffer, and more likely to fall. A major study published in 2024 found that older adults taking high-dose calcium without enough K2 or magnesium had 63% higher risk of artery calcification, 45% higher risk of stiff muscles and cramps, and surprisingly, a 71% increase in hip fractures. Have you ever had a leg cramp in the middle of the night? Felt like your thighs were stiff as stone when standing up? Or climbed stairs and your knees didn't move smoothly? Many people blame these things on old age. But in reality, they can be signs of misplaced calcium, stuck in your soft tissues instead of helping your bones. Mr. Walter, 69, from California, took over 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily for 4 years, hoping to avoid osteoporosis. But instead of stronger bones, he developed high blood pressure, knee pain, and tight leg muscles that kept him up at night. After working with a specialist, he reduced his calcium to 500 milligrams a day, added magnesium from leafy greens, and started eating fermented foods rich in vitamin K2. Within 2 months, he was sleeping better, had fewer cramps, and could walk longer than before. The lesson here: calcium isn't magic, not without the support team to help it work right. Think of it like building a house. You may have the materials, calcium, but without the workers, vitamins, those materials sit unused, or worse, cause problems. After 60, most people only need about 500 to 700 milligrams of calcium per day, and only if their diet doesn't already provide enough. What's even more important is magnesium to relax your muscles, vitamin D3 to absorb calcium properly, vitamin K2 to send calcium to your bones, not your arteries. You can start simply with a handful of roasted almonds, a bowl of steamed leafy greens, and if you're open to it, a small spoon of natto, a Japanese fermented food rich in K2. So tonight, before you take your calcium pill like usual, remember, healthy bones aren't just about how much calcium you take, but how well your body can use it. But even if you're taking calcium the right way and avoiding synthetic vitamin A, your legs still may not be fully protected, because there's something even more important. Are you feeding your muscles the right way? Remember, bones are your framework, but it's your muscles that help you stand, walk, and keep your balance every day. And after 60, muscles don't rebuild themselves like they used to, unless you give them the right kind of support. Let's explore the first food scientists now call nature's muscle medicine for aging legs. Food number 1, wild-caught salmon, the natural muscle booster you're missing. When Mr. James, a 67-year-old retired Marine from Washington that came in for his checkup, his doctor asked, "What's your secret? Your leg muscle score is better than last year." He laughed and pointed at a box of frozen salmon on the table. "You know, Doc, I don't take any supplements. I just eat wild-caught salmon 3 times a week." It sounds simple, but inside that fish is a powerful natural system that helps protect aging muscles. After 60, the body goes through something called anabolic resistance, meaning even if you eat enough protein, your muscles stop building as easily. That's why older adults lose muscle faster, even when their diet stays the same. And the less muscle you have, the slower you walk, the easier you tire, the harder it is to stand up, and the more your balance suffers. But in nature, there's one food that's been proven to restart this process. Wild-caught salmon. Not farmed salmon, not canned salmon, but salmon caught in cold, natural waters, rich in clean omega-3s and bioavailable protein. A 2023 study in the Journal of Geriatrics found that older adults who ate omega-3 rich fish like wild salmon had 42% better muscle recovery compared to those who ate plant protein or starchy breakfasts. And here's the other magic. Omega-3s, especially EPA and DHA in salmon, fight muscle inflammation and improve blood flow to your legs. Imagine every time you stand up, walk, or climb stairs. How well blood, oxygen, and nutrients reach your leg muscles decides whether you feel strong or weak. Wild salmon helps that circulation work better, feeding your muscles exactly when and where they need it. Mr. James said, "I didn't notice it right away, but after 6 weeks of eating salmon regularly, I wasn't getting tired walking in the afternoon. I could stand up quicker, no hands needed, and best of all, no more nighttime leg cramps." The lesson? Your body doesn't need fancy pills to get strong. It needs the right building blocks, and wild-caught salmon is one of the best. Try adding salmon to your meals 2 to 3 times a week. You can bake it simply with olive oil and lemon, or flake it into a salad with greens, avocado, and flaxseed. It's not just a tasty meal, it's a natural prescription for stronger legs. Quick note, farmed salmon may be cheaper, but it often contains high omega-6s, chemicals, and heavy metals. If possible, always look for the label, wild caught. But even salmon, as powerful as it is just one part of the movement puzzle, because under your muscles are your bones. And inside, your bones is a complex system of minerals, nerves, and metabolism. There's another food, often overlooked, that supports bones, muscles, and digestion all at once after 60. It's full-fat Greek yogurt. Let's explore why this thick, creamy yogurt might be the secret weapon to help you move with confidence every day in the next section. Food number 2, Greek yogurt, the secret weapon for stronger legs. There's one food that Miss Elaine, 74 years old, living in Idaho, jokingly calls my morning medicine. Every day she starts with a small bowl of Greek yogurt, topped with a few walnuts, some blueberries, and a spoonful of chia seeds. It sounds simple, But that one bowl has helped her keep her legs steady and strong for the past 5 years, ever since she stopped taking high-dose calcium pills. Her doctor once told her, "Greek yogurt may look small, but it's packed with powerful nutrition, and it's perfect for older adults." Why? Because after age 60, your body needs 2 things at once: to protect shrinking muscles and to get the right minerals so bones and muscles can work together. And Greek yogurt, if you choose full-fat plain, supports both naturally. First, it's one of the easiest to digest sources of natural protein, especially rich in leucine, an amino acid that acts like an alarm bell to tell your body to start building muscle again. Unlike younger people, older adults need more leucine to get the same benefits. Greek yogurt provides it in the right amount, and in a form your body can absorb easily. Second, it's rich in calcium and magnesium, the 2 key minerals that help your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Calcium signals your muscles to tighten. Magnesium tells them to relax. If you're low on either one, you may wake up feeling stiff, heavy, or crampy in your legs. And one last thing that many people miss, Greek yogurt is full of probiotics, healthy bacteria, that support digestion, reduce inflammation, and may even help muscle function. New research shows a strong link between gut health and muscle strength in older adults. Miss Elaine shared, "I don't like drinking milk. It upsets my stomach. But with Greek yogurt, I feel light. My tummy feels calm. And in the morning, I move faster than I did 2 years ago." So, what's the lesson here? Sometimes, a small change, like replacing breakfast with 1 bowl of quality yogurt, can bring more lasting results than expensive supplements. Just remember to pick the right kind. Full fat, because healthy fats help you absorb vitamins like D and K2, essential for strong bones. No added sugar, because sugar fuels inflammation, a big cause of joint pain. No artificial flavors, because the simpler it is, the better your body absorbs it. You can pair it with berries, chia seeds, or a sprinkle of cinnamon for extra anti-inflammatory benefits. And while Greek yogurt helps build muscle from the inside, there's another food, simple, bright green, and budget-friendly, that helps deliver blood to every muscle fiber, open your blood vessels, and fuel your legs with oxygen so they can move with ease every day. We're talking about spinach. Don't be fooled by how thin and soft it looks. This leafy green is actually a hidden key to good circulation and flexibility after 60. Let's explore why in the next section. Food number 3, spinach. The secret to circulation and muscle strength. In later years, you may have eaten spinach before. But did you know this simple leafy green is one of the strongest allies for your legs after age 60? Mr. Richard, a 70-year-old retiree in Florida, used to struggle with tired, aching legs. Even though he stayed active with daily walks in the park, by the afternoon his calves would start to hurt and his pace would slow. After working with a nutritionist who recommended adding spinach to his meals, things changed. Within a few weeks, his symptoms improved. He said, "I didn't believe a handful of greens could change how my legs felt, but now I stand up more easily and walking feels smoother." Mr. Richard's story isn't unusual, because the truth is, spinach isn't just a vegetable. It's a natural circulation booster. First, spinach is rich in natural nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide. This powerful compound helps open up blood vessels, allowing better blood flow to your arms, legs, and large muscle groups. Good circulation doesn't just keep your heart healthy. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles every time you stand, walk, or move. Spinach is also rich in magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K1, all critical for strong muscle and bone function. Magnesium helps muscles relax after they contract. Potassium keeps your muscle cells stable and balanced. Vitamin K1 supports healthy arteries and lowers the risk of calcium buildup in blood vessels. One study published in the Journal of Geriatric Medicine in 2022 found that older adults who ate nitrate-rich leafy greens at least 5 times a week were able to walk farther, balance better, and fall less often over a 12-month period. The good news is, spinach is easy to cook, easy to eat, and goes well with many meals. But here's a tip. Don't eat large amounts of raw spinach every day. It contains oxalates, which can block mineral absorption. The best way to enjoy spinach is lightly steamed, quickly sautéed, or added to soups. Tasty and easy for your body to digest. So, what's the lesson here? Never underestimate simple foods on your plate. A small handful of spinach each day might be the difference between struggling on stairs and climbing with confidence. You can add spinach to scrambled eggs, toss it into salads, or blend it into a smoothie with banana and walnuts. Delicious and good for your muscles, bones, and blood vessels. Now you know. Synthetic vitamin A and high-dose calcium can silently do harm. Meanwhile, wild salmon, Greek yogurt, and spinach are 3 simple nutrition friends that help keep your legs strong, steady, and flexible after 60. But knowledge alone isn't enough. In the final part, we'll review the key takeaways and offer one simple but powerful choice. Will you start with your next meal, or let things stay the same? When Miss Evelyn, 75 from Texas, decided to make a few small changes to her breakfast routine, she never expected her legs to feel this light just 3 months later. She stopped taking multivitamins with synthetic vitamin A, lowered her calcium dose and added more leafy greens, started eating Greek yogurt each morning, and swapped fried sausage for wild-caught salmon twice a week. It wasn't anything huge, she said. I just started making better choices, one day at a time. You see, after age 60, it's not expensive pills or fancy machines that determine whether you walk confidently or need someone to help you up. It's the small choices you make, day after day. You now know the 2 biggest mistakes. Taking synthetic vitamin A in high amounts, which harms bones and muscles. Taking high-dose calcium without balancing with D3, K2, and magnesium, which stiffens the body and raises fall risk. And you also have 3 powerful everyday foods that help rebuild strength from the inside. Wild salmon, to restore muscles and reduce inflammation. Full-fat Greek yogurt, to feed muscles, provide minerals, and support digestion. Spinach, to improve circulation, provide key nutrients, and support balance. If you start adding just one of these into your daily routine tomorrow morning, you're already giving yourself a better chance at living independently, freely, and stronger. Not just for a day, but for the next decade. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Out of everything we talked about today, where will you start? Will you check your vitamin label, reduce your calcium, and add more magnesium and K2? Or simply toss a bit of spinach into your lunch? Leave a comment below. Because your story, your decision, or even your question might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own journey toward better health. Thank you for spending time with me today. Take care of your legs, because they're not just how you walk, they're how you hold on to your freedom, your independence, and your joy of life every single day.